Review exercise, Grade 7 Old English, page 1. Make questions beginning with why, then write the answers using because. Example, he is washing his hands. Why? They are dirty. Why is he washing his hands? He is washing his hands because they are dirty. He is looking under the desk. Why? He has lost his book. Why is he looking under the desk? He is looking under the desk because he has lost his book. They stood up. Why? The teacher came into the room. Why did they stand up? They stood up because the teacher came into the room. She wants some money. Why? She wants to buy some sweets. Why does she want some money? She wants some money because she wants to buy some sweets. They are getting onto the train. Why? They want to go to Maung Myo. Why are they getting onto the train? Because they want to go to Maung Myo. The girls don't want to swim. Why? It is too cold. Why don't the girls want to swim? The girls don't want to swim because it is too cold. The men stopped work. Why? It was 5 o'clock. Why did the men stop work? Why did the men stop work? The men stopped work because it was 5 o'clock. She was looking unhappy. Why? She had lost her purse. Why was she looking unhappy? She was looking unhappy because she had lost her purse. They were standing at the side of the road. Why? They were waiting for a bus. Why were they standing at the side of the road? They were standing at the side of the road because they were waiting for a bus. Give answer like the ones in bold letter. What do you do if you are hungry? Have something to eat. If I am hungry, I have something to eat. What will Jojo do if he loses his fountain pen? Buy another one. If Jojo loses his fountain pen, he will buy another one. What do you do if you are thirsty? Have something to drink. If I am thirsty, I will have something to drink. What do you do if you are tired? Have a rest. If I am tired, I will have a rest. What do you do if you are sleepy? Go to bed. If I am sleepy, I will go to bed. What do you do if your shoes are dirty? Clean them. If my shoes are dirty, I will clean them. What do you do if your hair is untidy? Comb it. If my hair is untidy, I will comb it. What will Tonton do if he sees a thief? call out for help. If Tonton sees a thief, he will call out for help. What will Maung Myo do if he misses the bus? Walk. If Maung Myo misses the bus, he will walk. What will Mya do if the shop is closed? Go to another one. If the shop is closed, Mya will go to another one. What will you do if your pencil breaks? Sharpen it. If my pencil breaks, I will sharpen it. What will the postman do if he cannot find the number? Take the letter back to the post office. If the postman cannot find the number, he will take the letter back to the post office. For each sentence, make 2 more sentences using who. Look at the example. A baker bakes bread. A baker is a person who bakes bread. A person who bakes bread is a baker. A butcher sells meat. A butcher is a person who sells meat. A person who sells meat is a butcher. A typist types. A typist is a person who types. A person who types is a typist. A sailor sails a ship. A sailor is a person who sails a ship. A person who sails a ship is a sailor. A bus driver drives a bus. A bus driver is a person who drives a bus. A person who drives a bus is a bus driver. An engine driver drives a railway engine. An engine driver is a person who drives a railway engine. A person who drives a railway engine is an engine driver. A taxi driver drives a taxi. A taxi driver is a person who drives a taxi. A person who drives a taxi is a taxi driver. An artist draws and paints. An artist is a person who draws and paints. A person who draws and paints is an artist. Number 8. A cook cooks food. A cook is a person who cooks food. A person who cooks food is a cook. Join the sentences using which. Look at the examples. Example. The man was holding a knife, a man was holding a knife, it had a long handle. The man was holding a knife which had a long handle. She gave Jojo an orange. He ate it at once. She gave Jojo an orange which he ate at once. Maung Myo wore a shirt. It had blue spots on it, blue spots on white. Maung Myo wore a shirt which had blue spots on white. The soldiers fought a battle. It went on for 2 days. The soldiers fought a battle which went on for 2 days. They bought some mangoes. They cost 50 piastres each. She bought some mangoes which cost 50 piastres each. The thief entered through a window. It was open. The thief entered through a window which was open. The children bought some bread. They gave it to their mother. The children bought some bread which they gave to their mother. She had a little chair. She sat on it while she was painting. She had a little chair which she sat on while she was painting. I liked the flowers. You bought them from that shop. I liked the flowers you bought from that shop. Make questions beginning with how long. Then answer the questions as shown in the example. Example, she started walking at 10 o'clock and she stopped at 11 o'clock. How long was she walking? She was walking for 1 hour. He started running at 2 o'clock and he stopped running at 4 o'clock. How long was he running? He was running for 2 hours. He started reading at 3 o'clock and he stopped at 10 past 3. How long was she reading? She was reading for 10 minutes. They began climbing at 9 o'clock and they stopped climbing at 12 o'clock. How long were they climbing? They were climbing for 3 hours. The soldiers began fighting on Monday morning and stopped on Thursday morning. How long were they fighting? They were fighting for 3 days. The headmaster began speaking at 2:30 and finished at 3 o'clock. How long was he speaking? He was speaking for 30 minutes or half an hour. Make 12 sentences. When the accidents happened, the car hit the tree. I was waiting for a bus. He was driving very fast. She was crossing the road. It was raining. You were not looking, and they were driving home. So, the first one will be, when the accident happened, I was waiting for a bus. When the accident happened, he was driving very fast. When the accident happened, comma, she was crossing the road. When the car hit the tree, comma, it was raining. When the car hit the tree, comma, you were not looking. When the car hit the tree, they were driving home. Read the examples and join the sentences in the same way. Example, the bell rang. We were having an English lesson. When the bell rang, we were having an English lesson. Uthan arrived home. The children were doing their homework. When Uthan arrived home, comma, the children were doing their homework. The doorbell rang. She was having a bath. When the doorbell rang, she was having a bath. The visitor called. They were having their dinner. When the visitor called, comma, they were having their dinner. The car hit the tree. It was traveling at 50 kilometers per hour. When the car hit the tree, comma, it was traveling at 50 kilometers per hour. The policeman arrived. The men were fighting. When the policemen arrived, the men were fighting. The teacher walked into the classroom. The children were talking. When the teacher walked into the classroom, comma, the children were talking. The rope broke. The men were climbing up a high rock. When the rope broke, comma, the men were climbing up a high rock. We saw Tintin. She was working in the garden. When we saw Tintin, comma, she was working in the garden. I met Maung Myo, comma, he was playing tennis with his friends. When I met Maung Myo, he was playing with his friend. It began to rain. The children were sitting on the beach. When it began to rain, the children were sitting on the beach. This is the end of the first review lesson. I hope you enjoy learning English with me and the other 3 teachers.